Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for joining me live on this how to design a custom jewelry piece lesson I'll be teaching today. Yeah, just so you know who I am, my name is Morgan. I'm the owner and designer at Foterra Jewelry. And if you're here live, I would love for you to say hi and let me know what you're up to, where you're watching from. I would love to hear that. As you may or may not know, we'll be doing a drawing for a $50 gift card to Foterra Jewelry. So the only way I know that you're here is if you type in the chat. Or type in the little comment area. So if you're here, let me know that you're here so you can be entered to win. So yeah, go ahead and put your name in and say, hey, or I can see your name, but go ahead and say hi and let me know that you're here and let me know that you can hear me. That'd be really great. But yeah, today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a awesome gift for Mother's Day or for yourself or for a friend or for whatever. Basically, I am going to teach you how to choose the best images so you can create a gift that you feel really proud of, that looks great, and they're going to be really excited to get. So I get questions all the time. I get messages, emails all the time with people asking, is this photo going to work as a jewelry piece? And so this is just kind of the criteria, the basic criteria of what you need to look for when you're designing. And so once you're done with the lesson today, you're gonna be really happy with the piece that you come up with. So yeah, let's see. I'm just going to do a little house cleaning before we get started. But basically, this lesson is for anybody who wants to design a custom jewelry piece with us. If whether you're a professional photographer or an amateur photographer, it doesn't matter. We do work with professional photographers, and if you are a professional, let me know. Shoot me an email or a DM, and I can talk to you about all about our professional program. But today isn't really about that. It's just for anybody who's interested in learning how to design a piece with us. Um, and just to clear up any confusion, lately I've been getting a lot of messages of people wanting to know how to make resin jewelry. We're not going to be teaching how to make resin jewelry today. I don't teach that. I'm sorry. This is just going to be how to choose the best image for a custom piece that you can make on our website and how I can help you get that started. So I hope that clarifies anything, any confusion. But yeah, like I said before, I know some more people are joining. Make sure you say hi and where you're from, and that will get you entered to win a $50 gift card from us. So yeah, let's get started. And if you're watching later, feel free to say hi. It's okay, even if it's after the recording. I'm going to be looking for hi Gretchen from New Jersey. I'm going to be looking for any questions that people have. So I'm going to be looking in the chat later after we record. So feel free to ask questions throughout this whole presentation. I'm going to answer things at the end because they may get answered as we go. But feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions after the recording is over. So because I'll be monitoring. So yeah, all right. Well, let's get started. All right. So let me pull up a picture here on Instagram as well. I'm doing both uh, Instagram and Facebook today, so be nice to me. Bear with me. So yeah, so this is a presentation all about how to create some custom jewelry for your loved one or for yourself. And actually, why don't you put in the chat? I would love to know who you are designing for. If it's yourself, if it's your grandma, if it's your friend, if it's anybody. I would love to know who you're designing your custom piece for. And yourself is a totally acceptable answer. So yeah, I design stuff for myself all the time. I'll just admit it. I am totally fine admitting that. But yeah, let me pull up the next slide. But basically, we're going to go over the 5 principles of what to look for when you're choosing your photo. And you might be thinking, oh, 5, that's a lot. Don't worry. This is like going to be, it's going to make it so much easier. It's not hard. I promise. It's not scary. But these are just things to look for when you're designing your custom jewelry. So, the first thing you're going to want to look for when you're designing is a simple scene. So, I don't know how many of you here are photographers, um, but one of the things that you learn when you're studying photography or painting or any other, medium like that is a complete scene consists of a foreground, the front, the midground, and the background of a photo. So you might be familiar with this. If you're familiar, you can raise your hand and say, I know that. But when you're designing your custom jewelry, you're going to want to totally forget it. Well, it's handy to know this. Well, it's handy to like have all of these, things. The when you're working with this little tiny, as you can see, like this tiny little necklace, this is one of our tiniest pieces. You want to focus in on the main subject of your jewelry piece or of your photo, because this is the thing that you want to stand out in your jewelry piece. So, for example, this photo or this flower in the photo is going to be the thing that you focus in on when you go to design. So anything else is just going to get muddy and busy, and you won't be able to like pick out all those tiny little details of your image. And so you want to create something where the person can glance at it and say, "Oh, that's a photo of my favorite place." And they'll be, reminded of that, and you'll be so excited because you created that memory for them. All right. So, like I said, you want to focus in on the most interesting areas. So, what do you do if there's a little more to your photo? So, for example, this photo here of the mountains, and you see the mountains and the clouds and all this stuff. And so, instead of cramming every single aspect of that image into the photo or into the jewelry piece, I went ahead and I chose my like favorite areas of the photo. And so you don't have to like include every little thing. It can just be your favorite spot or the most interesting spot. Um, so yeah, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you have to include all of the things in the photo. It's okay. So at Foterra Jewelry, we are kind of known for our sunsets, and you might be thinking about doing a sunset for your photo jewelry piece. Um, it's a great idea. However, I have some tricks for you when you're taking your photo. So as you see this photo here, it's a lovely sunset. It's, on the water, you're taking it looking right. It's like, that end of day feeling, that feeling like when, it's the end of the day, you're exhausted, but you had a great day at this ocean, and you have salt in your eyes and you're tired, but it's beautiful and kind of euphoric. Like I feel like this photo kind of captures that. And so you might want to do something similar in your jewelry piece, but with the sun still up in the air, this is what your sunset jewelry piece is going to look like. And with the way we make our jewelry, it's translucent. This is just going to look like a white, clear jewelry piece. So we have a trick to capturing sunsets. You want to wait. So let me show you what I mean. So by waiting for the sun to go down, you're going to capture more of that color in the sky. You're going to capture more of the contrast and anything that's happening, like islands or ocean. And I know some of you might be screaming at me. That is not a sunset. If you know that side of the island, I know it's a sunrise. I know the sunset does not set on that side of the island, but you know, same thing. The sun hasn't risen yet. It's, you know, you want to wait either before the sun comes up or after the sun comes down, because that's when that awesome color comes. So be patient. You can snap photos, but you're going to use the photo that comes after the sun has gone down. Don't walk away yet when the sun goes down. You got to wait a few minutes. Yeah, that's when you get that awesome color. All right. So the one question that we get so often, this is like probably our number one question, is can I use this with photos of people? And I have to say, you know, we're not really known for our portrait photography. We're kind of our nature photography, outdoor photography, ocean, beaches photography. But recently, actually, let me first explain why. So you see this family here in this photo. They are so cute. I love this family. Um, they are wearing their matching outfits that matches the background that looks so nice and put together. This is like an amazing photo to go on your mantle or on your wall. Like this photo looks great as a family photo. However, if you look at the jewelry piece, you can barely see what's happening in this photo. They're blending in with the background. They're so tiny, you can barely see them. And because our jewelry, most of our jewelry is translucent, you cannot see what is happening at all. It just looks like little stick figures there. So generally speaking, with most of our jewelry, I would not recommend full light portrait photography. However, I am so excited because we just came out with something brand new. We have a brand new item, actually two items. This is the bracelet here. It is a double-sided bracelet that has a backing on it now. And so this is perfect if you want to do portrait photography. And so I am just beyond excited about this. I'm actually wearing mine today, the one that you see here. Yeah, yeah. So I am really, really stoked about this one. So if you are interested in portrait photography, I'll put the link later after to this collection here, so you can check it out. But definitely check that one out if you're planning on doing portrait photography. So if you are planning on going this route though too, another thing you want to pay attention to is contrasting colors. So that family, if you remember back, they were kind of wearing the same clothes as their background. They had those yellows and greens and blues, and that was the same color that was going on in the background. But if you choose contrasting colors, like this little girl in the image here, she's wearing the red and she's got the red hair, and then she's got green in the background, and red is the contrasting color of green. So this picture is going to show up really well in the jewelry, and you're going to be able to glance at it and know exactly what you're looking at when you see that. And you're going to be like, I know that photo, that's my granddaughter, or you know, whoever. So think about those contrasting colors when you're going into, and this goes for your any photo. Contrasting colors work really well. Another thing to look for is silhouette when you're working with portrait photography. So let me put this one up here on Instagram. Silhouettes look so good in our jewelry. So think about that. I know that often wedding photographers will capture the couple in silhouette. Either, you know, if it's a beach, you know, wedding, sometimes there's the beach silhouette, something like this, for example. But maybe you're capturing this on your own and you're like, how do I even get a silhouette portrait? How do I do this? So let me walk you through some quick steps on how to do a silhouette. So first thing you want to do is you want your person or people to be in front. You want a source of light, and then you want those people to be in front of the source of light in the middle, and you want to be on the other side. And you want to be far enough away where you can see everything. And sometimes if you take it just like slightly from an angle, like not straight on, but slightly angled, you can get the silhouette a little bit better. Sometimes the light can splay out a little too much. You want to hide yourself behind the people and the source of light. You don't want to see any of that light. And then if you're doing it outside, again, wait for that sunset to go down. Look for interesting colors or clouds or things in the sky. Try to capture that as well. It's really great when you can capture the, what the essence of the place and not just the silhouette of the people, because it recaptures that memory again of of where you were, what you were doing, what makes it so special. So yeah, think about that. And then also the last thing is kind of take it from a lower angle. So I don't know why up here it works a little better if it's a little more like straight on, like a slightly lower angle. So think about those things when you're taking a silhouette photo. Somebody, after I taught this last year, somebody sent in this great picture. They had taken it, I think, in their living room, and they were just looking out the window, and they had like trees in the background. It was so nice, and they had done exactly what I put here, and it worked out really great. It was so sweet, and it was a anniversary gift for his wife. It was so cute. Anyway, so think about that. And I'm going to double check if there's questions. Oh, wow, there's lots of people chatting away. Sunsets are my fave. Oh, somebody's designing for their sister. I love it. Oh, awesome. Lots of stuff happening. All right. So now that you know all of the tips and tricks to get yourself going with a jewelry piece, you're just going to head over to the website and start designing. Oops. And I pushed the wrong button. And so I'm just going to show you. So if you're on your phone, you're just going to go to phone or website. You're going to go to custom jewelry in the menu, and you're just going to choose your design, your favorite one. And our most popular one is our teardrop necklace. I have to say, it's probably the easiest one to design. You get like it's interesting. It's not just a circle. It's like interesting and easy to design. So you're just going to click on the one that you want, and you're going to click the upload your photo button, and just start uploading the photos that you want to go into the piece. And once you get your photo, you can just drag and drop the images. You can move them around. You can make them bigger or smaller to fit the piece. It's really simple. And when you're happy with it, you can just go and check out. There's a button that also says preview. So you can preview it before you approve it. And then when in doubt, if you're nervous, you can always submit it to us and shoot us an email and say, is this right? Does this look okay? And we always double check everything to make sure that it's going to look good. And if it's not, we'll let you know. We'll say, hey, do you have another photo that we can maybe use? Or is it all right if we play with the colors a little bit? We may play with the colors and just, you'll be fine. And so we may boost some things, but we always try to make sure that it's something that you're going to be really happy with. And then once you get it designed, you're just going to head to the website and check out. So yeah, if you have any questions about any of this, I am all ears. So let's see. Ooh, we got some questions going already. Let's see, Nicole. What would you suggest for tall buildings like lighthouses? Ooh, I would, okay. If you, I'm just gonna, sorry. Okay, there we go. I would check out the website. We have a couple of pretty awesome examples of lighthouses. I think the further away from the lighthouse, the better. Um, one we have one that's close up that one of our artists, Ali Richards, took, and she took it pretty up close, and it's with the light splaying out. It's really amazing. I could not tell you how she took this photo, but it looks amazing, and she really captured um, that halo effect that the lighthouse can get, and she mirrored that halo effect in the jewelry piece itself as well. So if you go to our website, look at Ali Richards, check that out, and just see if there's anything there. And then another one, I think it was another photographer took, I can't remember exactly who it was, and I don't want to say it if it's the wrong person, but she took a moon. It was like a picture of the moon behind the lighthouse. And so that contrast looked really great together. So those are both things like to kind of play with if you're shooting, if you're yeah, if you're thinking about lighthouse. I think you can capture really buildings and lighthouse and really get that. Also silhouette, with like a building in silhouette. I mean, that could look really cool, especially like a very famous building that people know about. That could look really cool. But yeah, let's see if there's any other ideas. People are liking the bracelets. That's great to hear. Well, awesome. If I'm gonna just kind of vamp for a minute in case there are any other questions. Oh, I did want to tell you guys. If you RSVP'd, that automatically means that you get a $10 gift card. Facebook isn't letting me write you guys messages. So if you did RSVP, and honestly, I don't even mind, if you're just here and you're participating, go ahead and send me a DM at Foterra Jewelry, a DM, and I will send you a $10 gift card and just say, I was there. Can I get a $10 gift card? And I will send it to you. They won't let me send it without you first contacting me because they think it's spam. They used to let me message people, but they won't let me do it anymore. So just shoot me a message and I will send you a $10 gift card just for being here. And then at the end, keep your eyes peeled because I'm going to be choosing somebody from the comments who participated today to get a $50 gift card. So I'll be naming you here in just a second. But yeah, it looks like there are no other questions. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you have questions after the fact, I will be looking at the comments and I will get back to you right away. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys create something really awesome and beautiful for Mother's Day or for yourself or just for fun. All right. Have a great day. And yeah, if you need anything, I hope we can chat soon. Bye for now. Oh, thank you so much. Bye.